for my fourth batch, I'm going to be doing 4 of the minions because I want to get these done. I want to get these done and out of the way. They're becoming a bit tedious. So off to one side. Only one investigator this time, and that's because she's by far the most complicated and layered and multicoloured of investigators so far. So I figure I'm just going to do the one. All right, but that's going to be offset by just the one big bad this time, which is the mighty Shoggoth. Well, Shoggoth is described as an iridescent black amoeba style creature. Well, that's amoeba-like, isn't it? But iridescent black. I don't know about that. I suppose what I could do is paint it silver and then put black contrast paint over the top, and that will kind of like make a metallic-y black. Maybe, but maybe not. I don't know. Or I might just go over with like Black Templar, which is a black which has a greyish hue to it as well. So I'm thinking that might work. I was going to do the old Zenithal highlight thing, which I'm not a big fan of, and that's where you spray a model grey and then you spray down from above white. So all the highlighted areas where light would fall on it are lighter than the rest, and it helps you out with contrast painting. I did consider that until I realised that the back is this whole mass of openings, and I want these all like fleshy coloured before the black goes over the top. So yeah, so I've done everything in white all the way over. So I've got to have a ponder now. I'm going to go back. Some of my Games Workshop figures I've done in black armour, and I've done that by painting them in metallics and then putting Black Templar over the top. I'm going to go back and see what they look like, and I've got to try and guess whether that would actually work on a big blob like this. Okay, I've decided to take the plunge. So what I've done there is I've just built up all the metallics I have, finishing off with Army Painter's Mithril Silver, which is a chrome. So hopefully when I put the Black Templar on, we're going to get something approaching iridescence. All right, so before putting the black on, what I've done there, all the fleshy bits and the ends of any open tentacle, I've washed over the white, the contrast paint Guilliman Flesh, and then you can't really see it, but that's Karasborg Crimson. I've got absolutely no idea whether any of that is going to show up when I put the black over the top. I think what I'm going to do is I'll put the black on over the metallics first, see how that goes, because I'm thinking I might thin the black down with some contrast medium so you get some of the fleshiness showing. All right. No point in showing you the cultists. Done them already. So flesh tones on Fatima are done. Now I'm really looking forward to doing her outfit, because yeah, she is very colourful. I'm going to start with the hair, and then I'm going to work my way down. So you've got that grey top, and then you've got the blue, purple, and then the red, and then the tarot cards by the looks of it. So yeah, that's where I am today. So I'll come back with things darkened down. All right, well, the black has kind of sort of worked. It is black and it is shiny when the light catches it, so I suppose you could call that iridescent. What didn't work was painting the regular black over the fleshy end of the tentacles. The black just covered them right up. So I've got to start again. It worked much more successfully on the rear, because what this is Black Templar, but watered down or thinned down with contrast medium, and that's done the job. I really like that. So before I finish, I'm going to put a lot of gloss varnish in there. What I've done also is I've picked all the eyes out now in white, and I was thinking of just painting them silver again and then putting contrast red over the top, so you get a red metallic eye. But I quite like the idea of, even though this is like a protoplasm amoeba creature, bits of it are real world, like the end of the tentacles. Okay, so I'm going to do the eyes like that as well. So I'm going to be doing the eyes red, because in all the images you tend to see of Shoggoth, he's got red eyes. But I'm actually going to give him pupils. I think it will look creepier if you can see it actually looking at you, rather than just like a fluorescent red blob. So that's where I am with that. Don't need to tell you about the minions. Fatima, I'm cracking on with, as I say, starting at the top and working my way down. So this batch of figures is going to be finished a lot sooner than all the others, I think. Almost there now. Each eyeball I put on Mephiston red, then Evil Sun scarlet, then Astaroth red. So you've got 3 shades of red going on in there. Astaroth red on just the upper area, and then I've had a cocktail stick, dipped it in black, and just picked out every eyeball. They're all going to get a coat of gloss varnish soon, as will all that. I've just got to finish doing. I figure these are teeth, so I've just blocked those in. I've got to stain those teeth, and then varnish there, varnish on the eyes, paint the base. Shoggoth done. And Fatima is on her way. Just got to finish off the purples and then pick out the red and the gold chain she's got over her blue area, pick out the tarot cards, lighten up the knife, and she'll be done too. So there we are, all done. I'm glad I'm past the halfway mark now with doing the minions. It's not that repetitive, but yeah, I'm glad I'm coming almost to the end with these 2 types and the guys in the robes. She was a lot of fun to do, all the different colours going up and down, something a bit different, and the Shoggoth was interesting as well. I mean, you know, as I said at the beginning, iridescent and black. Kind of tricky to pull off, but I'm quite pleased the way the light catches it and it shines. And as you can see there, I'm pleased with how the red eyes have come out. I went with red because, you know, that's how it is on the card, but in an awful lot of illustrations of Shoggoths, they do have red eyes. I'm always puzzled by this version, because I figured this was the front, because this is what you see on the card. But I've seen in photos, when people put photos online, they have it more like it's going, where's my finger? That away. There we go. That it's moving left to right. And it's, I don't know, maybe it's just about to, you know, jump on someone. I don't know. I thought it was that way round. But maybe it's that way round. I've never met a Shoggoth, so I don't know. So there we go. That's the next set done. Let's move forward to the next lot.